You know what I could say, guys? I've been saving this story for the right moment, but now it's time. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody shall know pain. Welcome to, I can say, the second to last episode of Story Time because I feel like I might have many other stories to tell, but I feel like this series is not highly requested. Where it's not views wise, but I guess it's more comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't really worry about the views, but I feel like I worry about more of the replies and the comments. And I feel like, you know what, I think it's time for me to end this series. So today it's a second to last. So next week will be the final episode, which I will go ahead and say that the last episode will be pertaining to my first relationship I ever been in. This episode, however, pertains to the 3 times that I was turned down from, I want to say, what grade? I say grade. I can't really think of the age though, but well, you know what? The first time I was turned down, let's say I was in third grade. I was in third grade, and I think my cousin's friend or somebody he knew had a birthday party. So we're over at my cousin's house. Or I think it was his birthday party, my cousin's birthday party. It was someone birthday party, or it probably wasn't a birthday party at all. It was just I won't say it was a party, but I'm saying birthday party. It probably wasn't a birthday party, but it probably was just a regular party. I don't remember details. But we're having our fun, you know what I'm saying, eating some cake and stuff, playing video games. And so it got to a point where, everything's starting to wind down, getting to a point where it's time for us to go home. All the adults were outside. It was just us kids inside playing around. There was some balloons and stuff like that. But it was a particular girl that I liked. And we were sitting down on the couch. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. I took the shot and I asked her out. Now I say, her name, just for the sake of this story, her name will be I'm just gonna call her Beth. Now I asked her. I was like, Beth, I like you. Well, I didn't say that. Well, I can't. Well, the way I'm probably saying it, probably, I'm trying. Wait a minute. Because I'm trying to picture, because being young is kind of like, well, I guess I was just straightforward. I was just kind of like, I like you, and I want to know if you would go out with me. And she was like, she didn't say no, but her thing was kind of like, one, we're really young, so relationship is like, really, we're too young for a relationship. She want to focus on school, which I respect that 100%. I'm just surprised looking back that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I just took the chance, asked her out, rejected, bam. Second time, we move into 5th grade. It was another girl. Well, obviously it's gonna be another girl, but it was this girl. I'm gonna call her Sam. Now, I was in 5th grade. Obviously, I just said that, and when did I see her? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I can't remember when I saw her, like when she caught my eye. But basically, this time around, I was really nervous / shy. I'm gonna say I was really shy, and so I had one of my friends that knew her. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna call him Mark." I was like, "Hey, Mark, Beth over there. Well, here we wasn't in the same class, so I guess it had to be somewhere we were, in a way where we're like in the gym, something. It's something like that, but we never had the same class." But I was like, "Hey, Mark, Beth, you know your friend Beth, right? Yeah, I like her. So I want to know if you could ask her out for me." He did that, and I would say that Beth, like the way her personality was more, I guess you could quote unquote a jock. Well, no, a jock is for a guy, but you get what I'm saying. One of the cool guys. I'm what you would call a nerd back then, or something like that. Whereas, like, he told me, she said yeah, but like I never really got a chance to actually talk to her, because I think that, one, he could have lied and said she said yeah, or it was basically our secret. Is that, you know what, I'm gonna, yeah, she gonna say yes, quotation marks, yes, just so he feels happy. But whatever you do, don't tell nobody. So, proceeding, days, weeks go by, months. I try to do nice things in terms of, I didn't really have no money, but I went to one, I think, what's the thing called, a little $1 machine, 50%, no, I think the 50-cent machine, and I think I found a bracelet. I gave it to her. I found this one of, I think, this little brooch. This is, things girls use to tie their hair up in a ponytail. One of those little things. They sometimes put around their wrists. It was like little soft little things. Uh, it's not a brooch. At first I thought it was a brooch, but I forgot what it was called. It was little things that they use to wrap their hair in, or they put it around their wrist. And so I found that off the ground, dusty, sandy, everything. So I gave that to her. I think the bracelet, or I think also, no, I think I tried to give her a ring as well. Like, look, again, you try to marry her, pain? No, man, no. But the crazy thing about it, obviously, is what 50. It's like 50 cent. I think it was the bracelet or the ring. I was wearing it to see if it's gonna turn my finger gray, and it did. It had a little green little mark around it. And when I gave it to my friend to give to her, I was like, "Hey, man, just to kind of let her know, don't, be careful wearing it because your finger might turn green and stuff like that." So I did something that was pretty nice, but eventually it went downhill because she had to walk into her class. It was during the time when we had to take one of the big tests, like the CRCT, and she came in. I think she had she came in. I think she had to get some water. It was something for her class, where like they had to go get something. Like, I know she went to the water fountain, so you had to wash her hands or something like that. And these two guys that I did not like for nothing in this world, because they figured out that, I guess, quote unquote, I was dating her. And so they was like, "Man, you ain't dating her, bruh. Stop lying." And I was like, "I am." You know what I'm saying? My friend had my back. He said, "Yes, he is." And then, you know what? I'm gonna ask her. She walked in, they asked her, and the AT said, "Man, you go up." Oh man, I think I used the wrong name. Beth. It's a Beth, man. You go out with Corey? And she was like, "I don't go out with him." You know what I'm saying? I mean, I heard her say it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like, I didn't feel. I mean, honestly, I didn't feel no type of ways. I didn't go crying and nothing like that. That's honestly. I mean, you would think that, like, "Oh, dang, she did me dirty, bro." But I mean, at the end of the day, when I look back on that, I can't say my friend, lied to me, but I want to say it was one of those secret relationships where don't tell nobody. Which you look at being, if it was supposed to be a secret, basically you could say she was not jealous, my bad, embarrassed. Like, yeah, Corey, you ain't got no swag, but I'm gonna just say that we're dating to make you feel happy. So that was cool. That was 5th grade. Bam. Third time I was rejected. I think it was 4th grade. No, either I think it was the same grade or it was 4th grade. No, it was the same grade. It was the same grade. No, it was. It was 4th grade. It was 4th grade. Dang, I messed it up. It was 4th grade. Boys and Girl Club. If you guys remember that story I talked about, there was a particular girl that was in. I guess she wasn't technically same grade, but she was a grade. I think she was 2 grades ahead of me, or a grade ahead of me. I think she was 2, but for some reason she was like in that little class where we we're in there doing our work and stuff like that. And we had one particular moment. Oh, you can tell, man. You call this little puppy love type of thing, where I had some crayons and she was sitting by me. I tried to keep my cool and everything, not trying to act weird and nothing like that. She was like, "Hey, ooh, I didn't have crayons. I think we was using crayons," and she was like, "Can I use your?" No, I think I had crayons. And she was like, "Oh, can I use your crayons?" I was like, "Cool." And I'm over here thinking like, "Oh man, she liked me, bro. She had my crayons and everything. She used them and stuff like that." Couldn't figure out. My friend, that was her sister. That was his sister. So I told him. Well, I think I either told him or he just figured out that, "Oh, you like my sister? Cool." So I don't know how long it's been. I want to say about 2 weeks after that, 3 weeks. We was outside, we get recess time. I was over there playing with the basketball. And he comes up and tells me, "Hey man, you know what? I'm finna go ask I'm gonna ask my sister out for you. I was like, no, I literally told him, don't do that, man, don't do it. Either, no, I got you, man, I got you. I said, man, don't do it. But he walked off, and I was like, forget it. I'm just like, keep shooting the ball. I'm just shooting. You know what I'm saying? She walks up, and she stood, and I could see her out, like not directly to my right corner of my eye, but like towards like she's like the right to the back type of thing. Where it's like, if I'm looking straight, I can see her. Oh wait a minute, no. Well, maybe either way, I can see her out. I can see her out the corner of my eye, but not directly like to my right, but more hanging to the back. Walked up to me and was like, "I don't want to go out with you. I would never. I don't. I can't." Did she say I would never go out with you? She probably did. She probably did. But either way, she said I don't want to go out with you. And I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting there just shooting. I didn't say nothing. Because I already told my friend don't do it. But he did it. She walked off and that was it. Oh my goodness, man. More of the story? See, the first time when I did it, between the three girls, the first one I say that I liked, I actually liked her a little more than the other two. Because you guys kind of figure out the other two were like you had someone else ask for you, rather than the last one being he did it and I told him don't do it. While the first one was like, hey man, ask her out for me, he did that and it didn't turn out good. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I saved this story because I feel like this would be one of the stories that you guys would literally would like to watch or hear. Watch. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, get ready. Get ready for next week's story because that story, remember, about my first and only girlfriend. You stay tuned for that. It's like if I made it into like certain videos, it'd be like a 4-parter, but it's gonna be one. Obviously I'm keeping it to one video, so stay tuned for that. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.